Hi Cappies, Narai here, gonna do a reading for you guys. I just shuffled this deck, but I need to shuffle this deck. I'm gonna do a quick reading for you. I just did my first pick a pile right before your reading. I gotta put it together and then publish it. It's a healing pick a pile. Most of the cards I used were like healing cards. All right, Spirit, what messages do we? Ooh, look at that. Not willing to let things go, being stagnant. You guys might be getting an emotional message from someone. I don't know why this makes me think of a stagnant younger person in your energy. Somebody that doesn't like change or doesn't want to look at themselves. I have the Ace of Swords here. Queen of Swords. All right, we're going to end with these. I have the, oh, get out. Well, actually, this is the last card. Ooh, Capricorn. Okay. Here's how we're going to do this. And then let me pull two cards from here. There's one. Well, there's four. And I just saw this one, tea leaves. All right. This is a lot of fortune stuff. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune, fortune cookie, tea leaves. The Wheel of Fortune has to do with faith. Messages. Oh my God. I don't even need, so. You guys are getting a lot of messages, but it's like some of you are looking for messages and making things messages that are not actually messages. What it makes me think is that some of you are looking for answers outside of yourself when the answer is within you already. Handwriting authenticity. So here I have somebody that's not wanting to grow with the Hanged Man. Not wanting to let things go, not wanting to change, being stagnant. It's like you're having an epiphany or a realization, or if you're not, you will, that somebody's not changing. They're still their immature, their emotionally immature self. I have you seeing things from a different perspective with the Ace of Swords. Having a realization, you may actually realize, this could be something you realize about somebody in the future that may feel familiar, or this could be a past person. But I have you having a realization in regards to somebody and how they are. It could be somebody that's stuck in this energy where they just always want to act a certain way. They don't look at themselves. They're always looking to blame other people. But you realize what it is you realize that with how you are now in the Queen of Swords energy, because a lot of you have boundaries you didn't have before and you're speaking up for yourself a lot more than you had in the past, you're realizing that with all the past relationships that you've had, because you didn't speak up for yourself and have boundaries, that's why you ended up in a lot of those situations. Not putting blame on you, but it was just bad choosing. You made a mistake. But you've made multiple mistakes. And there's certain characteristics and there's certain things that if you really paid attention and you would have seen, you wouldn't have gotten in those situations to begin with. So with you being in this energy now, you're always going to remember the past experiences you had. Now, it's not about dwelling on the past, and it's not about being stuck in the past, but it's about learning from the past, like learning what and who to put your energy into with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about conserving money and conserving energy, and also about knowing who and what to invest in. So you'll know who to invest in. And so where these come into play, it has to do with the Wheel of Fortune and fate. The person you're meant to be with, nobody's going to be able to stop that except for the two of you. Because it's destined. Your luck is changing. Your luck is changing because you've grown and you're in that Queen of Swords energy now. Fortune cookie. Fortuitous. I don't know what else to tell you. Look at this. And then we have tea leaves. It's like it's written. It's written that there's somebody for you to be with. Give me one moment, because I'm going to pull up each of the cards. I don't normally do that, but I am this time. Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune, fate. It says the Wheel of Fortune can raise you high or bring you low. You may feel like the luckiest person alive when all is going your way, but when a blow strikes, it can feel like the end of the world. Now, La Roue de Fortune asks you to be completely indifferent to both victory and defeat. If you live by this rule of acceptance, you will master the teachings of fate, who can be both an unjust and cruel goddess, as well as a fair and generous one. Get your reactions in check and realize that the wheel has spun you into lessons designed for your learning, understanding, and spiritual growth. When you envy someone else who rides high, know everything can change with the spin of a wheel that propels you to the same dizzying heights. Incantation. The wheel hath turned, my fate is sealed. It's plain to see, or 'tis concealed. I must embrace the lessons won. My fortune's bright, my fear undone, And it says other divination meaning is jealousy and envy are useless emotions. Your turn will come. What goes around comes around. It's how you deal with an outcome that's important. There are lessons to be learned. This is a part of your soul's journey. Enjoy the ride. When I see this, it makes me think, don't be envious of other people's relationships, because there's only so much people show the world when it comes to relationships, so don't be envious. Wheel of Fortune revealed. Rota Fortunae is a concept originated by the Babylonians, then developed by the ancient Greeks. It tells us that the wheel belongs to the goddess Fortuna, who spins it at random, affecting mortal lives. In the Middle Ages, writers focused on stories about tragic downfalls of the mighty. All right, so next we have Fortune Cookie. We are going to read Fortune Cookie. Something that has been hidden from you is now ready to be revealed, and it's rather wonderful. Good fortune is yours for the taking. Be on the lookout for the unexpected. Synchronicity is key. This is your moment, so don't be shy to show your achievements to the world. Be proud of your success and release any worries about what others may think. You could be their inspiration. This message marks a good omen for all involved. So enjoy every moment knowing you are totally blessed, and will continue to be so as you put your all into everything you do. Incantation. Fortune comes in a disguise, so look about with lucky eyes. Excuse me. A rare occurrence strangers speak points towards a lucky streak. And other divination meanings is a surprise is on its way. A big win is at your fingertips. You have the Midas touch right now. A chance meeting answers questions. A great offer will be made. Notice synchronistic occurrences. Help is at hand. This is your lucky break. All right. And then we have the tea leaves. Tea leaves and foresight. And tea leaf says, the tea leaves card brings you reminders of the old ways of soothsayers who, in a time imbued with magic and mystery, could capture a glimpse of the future in shapes that formed in one's cup. 'Tis the gypsy way. Now it is time for you to open your eyes and heart and explore your ancient bloodlines. Whether or not you have Romany blood, acknowledge the sacred work of your ancestors who will assist you from the spirit realm. Using foresight and inner knowing, you will be able to read clearly the messages and shapes of what's to come. The incantation for the tea leaves card is, the truths presented to me in the tea. The old ways now help me to finally see. With eyes wide open, now I begin to understand. Resolved and healed, my time to rise is at hand. Other divinatory meaning, time to heal any unresolved issues in your relationships. Investigate your bloodlines. You have inherited your psychic gifts from an ancestor, Capricorn. Remember magical tales of yesteryear from your childhood? Always look for the bigger picture. Step into your future with open eyes, relax, and have a cup of tea. All right, so now we have handwriting. I'll put that there. Authenticity. I'm very curious as to what that says. It is time to reveal the real you. You may know yourself, but do you let anyone else know the true you? You may feel desperate to be yourself, but have worn a mask for so long that you are now worried how friends, family, and colleagues will react if you stop acting the way they expect you to act. You may have embodied the role of people pleaser or entertainer, trying to be all things to everyone. If you show your true colors, will others treat you differently? Will you lose their respect or even their friendship? Ask yourself these questions and be completely truthful with your answers. Then decide whether you are brave enough to show your authentic face to the world. Incantation. Shall I still hide the real me? What is it I'm afraid they'll see? Should not my light be owed to shine? Respect and love I own, 'tis mine. Other divinatory meaning, time to stop hiding your light, Capricorn. Stand up for your beliefs. Express your true self. Be an individual. Don't follow the crowd. Time to go it alone. Someone isn't being true to you or to themselves. And then lastly, we have feathers. Messages. And that is, when you ask for guidance, Spirit responds without fail. The universe has been sending you messages in reply to your questions, but you have blocked your ability to notice them. You may have been hoping for guidance for so long that you are focused on the asking rather than on the receiving a reply. Ask yourself this: are you really wanting an answer? If yes, then start to become aware of the replies that come to you from Spirit. Keep vigilant, for the answers come in many different forms. As an overheard conversation relevant to your question, as a song playing on the radio, in words spoken by a friend, or in other ways, including the sight of a beautiful feather falling in your path. Incantation. Upon the wind, whispers ride. Messages on feathers fall far and wide. Signals come in form and sound. I see answers all around. Other divinatory meanings, your prayers are being answered. The answers are all around you. A past loved one, spirit guide, even an angel, whichever form you are drawn to the most, has a message for you, for your highest good. Watch carefully for nature's delivery of messages from the spirit world. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. I love you guys. Love is coming. Some of you are going to get confirmation of love on your own. It's not going to be from tarot, but just thinking of your past relationships. I will say, excuse me, with handwriting and authenticity, you guys know I have been talking about writing and journals and manifesting lately. I feel that if you focus not on the things that went wrong in the past, but the things that you want to go right in the future, or the things that you wish could have happened correctly with your past relationships, because those are things, of course, you want in new ones, all the good things that happen. So focus on the positive. Focus on the positive, and you will attract that into your life. I love you guys. Bye.